Hi everyone, as promised, 8/16, and I'm just going to show you a quick little trick I did today with heat embossing. So as always, I have a host code set up for the month, so here's the August host code. So anyone who's placing an online order, you can enter that host code. Yeah, all right, so we'll push that aside. So basically what I needed to make a card. Sorry, my Wi-Fi. Uh-oh. Okay, something's going on with my Wi-Fi. Hopefully this is still working. Hello, Teresa. Hi, Jamie. Okay, so I needed a card. I wanted to use some bling. I needed a baby card. And I wanted to use the paper pumpkin from July. So this is a card I made earlier today. Hi, Lynn. And basically this hooray started out like this, just a wood finish, okay? But I needed to bling it up. So I thought, can I emboss on wood? And it turns out you can. So I just wanted to share that with everyone because sometimes these bits come in paper pumpkin kits, but you can also, there's some of the wood embellishments that they sell in the catalog and definitely in the holiday catalog or the occasion, often have some sort of wood embellishment. And I like them for the wood, but sometimes you kind of want to jazz it up a bit. So this is how you can do it. All right, so we're going to show you that and we'll make the card while we're at it. And we're just going to change it up because I need another baby card. So for those of you who are familiar with embossing, you know that generally you use the Versamark. Sorry, I apologize. I am having some issues with my Wi-Fi. We got new Wi-Fi and it doesn't seem to be working as well. Anyway, so you use this and then you use the embossing powder. So I embossed this one in copper. I'm going to use silver. So what I did, and we're just going to do this again. So here is my embossing powder. I dump it into trays from wooden stamp sets. I find that easy way to work with it. So for those of you who are familiar, just hang tight. And those of you who aren't, then this is an intro to embossing. So all that I did this afternoon, I literally just took my Versamark pad and I tapped it on top of my wood piece and made sure it was, oops, now I've embossed both sides, nice and inked. And then I knew that I had it because once I put it in here and shake it around, it should adhere to our word. And that is how you know you were successful. So you can see now this looks silver already. I'm just going to brush it off the back because I don't want the back to be embossed. All right, so covered in embossing powder. And now we're going to use our heat gun for the magic to unfold. So hopefully my heat gun has a long enough cord to reach so you guys can see. And then I'm going to use my scissors because these are so light, these wood pieces. When I did it this afternoon, it was blowing all over. So that's what the scissors are for, just to hold it in place. The only thing you have to be careful when you're doing it on the wood is that you don't scrape it off, but you can also Versamark it. Okay, so now we're just going to turn on the heat gun and watch the magic happen. So I don't know if you can see it. You can see it. Yeah, there we go. See it starting to get shiny. All right, make sure we get it all. Boom. Okay, the other thing I learned when I did this afternoon is, unlike paper, because it's on the wood, you just need to let it kind of sit for a minute or else you can smear it off with your thumb. Okay? So we're just going to sort of set that to the side so we don't smear it. If you are not familiar with working with embossing powder, I love it, but it will get everywhere. So you just got to watch for that. All right. So this is one of the cards from the July paper pumpkin kit. I'd already pre-stamped it, directions, and this is what their directions are. So you can see the love just in the wood, and then it says love you. Because I want to make this for a baby, I had stamped it ahead of time, but I'm turning it over. I don't want the U on there now. So we're meant to put a couple of pieces of washi tape across the middle of the heart. We will do that. And then another one. Okay, this should be dry now. So that's just gonna go there. And you know what? I wish that that tape was a little bit longer. So, magic, we can fix that. I could have ripped it off probably and added a new one, because washi is very forgiving. But I'm not that fussed. There we go, that's better. Okay, so the paper pumpkin kit comes with adhesive dots, tons of them if you're not familiar with paper pumpkin. So now that I am fairly confident this is dry, we'll turn it over and put some dots on it. And so the only thing you gotta do, you gotta kind of find the right spot, and then you might have to squoosh the dots. Is that a word? Swoosh, scrunch, to make it so they don't stick out past your letter. Because I am making this as part of an order, I want to make sure that it is definitely not going to come apart. It's also being mailed to Florida and then transported back to Ecuador. So this card is going a long ways. So let's make sure it's not going to come off. All right, so we're just going to, so I don't know about anyone else, but I thought this was a really cool way to use embossing powder and wood embellishments. Because like I said, sometimes you do want the natural wood, that's the look you're going for. But sometimes you want a little more pizzazz, and then you have all these ones that are just plain wood. And I tried before, one time I tried to I can't remember what I tried to do, color it or do something, but now I know that this works. I am going to use this trick again and again. Think how pretty it might look if you had Christmas shapes that were in wood. Yeah, I love it too, hey Lynn. You could have, you know, some very, okay, where'd our dot go on our O? Disappeared. Sorry, this is the time-consuming bit, isn't it, when you guys have to watch me fiddle around with that. All right, so now we have some glitz on our card. And if we carry on, so paper pumpkin, often their pieces are adhesives, which these are, so that's fun. So we're just going to put those down. And right now, I don't know if everyone has seen or if you know, there is an amazing deal on paper pumpkin for the month of September. If you are a new subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, you can get it for 50% off for that 1 month. All the details are on my page. If you have subscribed before and you would like to resubscribe for 1 month, you can do it. There is a way, so please message me if that is of interest to you. The kits have been really great the last few months. I know a lot of people weren't happy with May, it was donuts, but aside from that, And I didn't really love bunny bags, but that's just my own thing. They've been awesome. They've been cards. There's been anywhere from 12 to, you know, this one was 8 cards. I really like this kit, so I bought a bunch of refills, and I still have some available. If anyone is interested in that, you can message me for a refill. Refills are only $12.50. But like I said, the September kit, really great deal, and I am throwing in an extra bonus for anyone who signs up for that September promo. I will design and send you all of the supplies to make 3 additional cards using the stamp set. Okay, so that technically is the card, but like I said, I need to make this a baby card. So I'm gonna bring in my Moon Baby stamp set, and I'm gonna put Twinkle Twinkle Little Star over here, and then Do You Know How Loved You Are, because we have the love. So I'm hoping that is gonna look good. I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? And what I'm going to do quickly, I am going to put our label on. And I know I had stopped doing the label. We've talked about this in one of my, like, you know, intro to Stamping Up stamps. If you put this label on, it doesn't necessarily stick as well to the block. But then I learned my chapstick trick. So we get out our chapstick, put it on there. Boom. It is not coming off that block. And then you know where your words are. So let's do that in Soft Sky, which is the same color that the hearts are in. Gonna stamp it, make sure I like it. Okay. So I might, I'm trying to think, I might kind of put it at an angle. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And then we're gonna take this one, which I do not have the label on, but that doesn't make a difference. There we go, done. So we got fancy on that, we embossed it. And then I just changed this card up a little bit. And now I've made this into Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Do You Know How Loved You Are? And I think this is a perfect baby card. I think probably a girl card with the pink on it, but I think you could give it to a boy as well. And that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. So like I said, there's a deal on September, which I am sweetening. If you take that promo, there's the August host code, which is up on the page. You can still be getting the Carols of Christmas pre-order in the month of August, 10% off with the bundle. If you have the bonus day coupons, you want to make sure you use those up in August. So don't forget about that. And I think that's it for tonight. Hopefully a lot of you guys have looked at my video that I made of my unveiling and you're getting excited about all the things that are coming out for the months of September to the end of December. And then lastly, I'm already booking Christmas card classes. So I have already booked 2 private classes in the month of November. So my November availability is already limited. Things are, of course, in my case, limited by my husband's work schedule because I have a 6-year-old. But I'm going to definitely have a class, an open class in my home for anyone who doesn't want to have their own party, and that will be in October. For sure there's going to be a date in October, and for sure there is going to be a date in December. And I will likely have a date in September. That just is still to be confirmed. So there's that great Christmas card kit, plus I'll have a stamp and stack. So I'll probably do a couple of different class options just to hopefully hit everybody's budget and everybody's interest. So stay tuned or message me if you definitely want to get notified about the classes if you're not sort of regularly checking my page. All right, guys, have a great rest of your Saturday night. And if the stars align, I will be live again tomorrow, hopefully making something out of my new pre-order stuff. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.